Lambda function in Python. In this lesson, we will learn about Lambda function in Python. Lambda functions are similar to user-defined functions, but these are anonymous. That is, a Lambda function has no name. Lambda functions are generally used for creating functions that are made up of simple expressions or a statement in a single line. In Python, normal functions are defined using the keyword def. Here, def is the keyword for defining a function named cube. N is a parameter of the function cube. The return statement returns the cube of n after evaluation of this expression. On the other hand, a lambda function is defined using the keyword lambda. Here is an example. The keyword lambda, then an argument n, then an expression after a colon. Note that the argument and the expression are separated by a colon. The lambda function may have more than one argument and the expression may be more complex. Now, let's do our lab work. Here we define a function cube that take one argument n and it returns the cube of the argument. Now, let's call the function cube inside the print function. We are passing 5 as argument to the cube function. Let's run the code snippet now. The function cube has returned 125, as we had passed 5 as an argument and the function has cubed it. Now we will write the code using lambda function. Here n is the argument. And n into n into n is the expression that will be evaluated and returned. Passing 5 as an argument to the lambda function. The expression within the parenthesis is our lambda function. We have enclosed the expression within the parentheses so that we can call it by supplying the required arguments. Let's run the code snippet now. See that both the normal function and the lambda function are giving the same output. Notice that the lambda function has no name. So, it is also known as anonymous function. Another example, with 2 arguments. Let's write a program to find the difference between 2 numbers. First, we will write the code using a normal function, that is using the keyword def. Here, the function name is difference and the function arguments are m and n. The function returns the value of m minus n if m is greater than n. Else it returns n minus m. Now call the function difference with 2 arguments 2 and 3 and assign the returned value to the variable d. Now display the difference using a print statement. This is our complete code. Let's run it now. Here is the output. Now, we will rewrite the above code using a lambda function. The expression that is being written inside the parenthesis is the lambda function. Here, 2 and 3 are the arguments being passed to the lambda function. Thus, d holds the difference of 2 and 3. Let's print it using a print statement. Let's run the codes again and see the result. Both the normal function and the lambda function gives the same result. Although, the normal function and the lambda function are giving the same result, here the lambda function is more elegant and concise. So, for a function that contains a single line of code may be written using lambda function as shown here. We may write and use the lambda function more precisely as shown here. We are not using any variable for storing the difference. Here the lambda function is written inside the print statement and the arguments are also passed simultaneously. Hope that you have learnt the basics of Python lambda function by now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel for more such video lessons. Enjoy coding. Bye.